Maybe it's a peanut allergy that makes your face swell up. Perhaps if you eat tree nuts, your throat starts to feel itchy. Or it could be an egg allergy that makes brunch a real drag. Are you stuck with these symptoms forever, or is it possible to outgrow allergies? So, are food allergies temporary or permanent? Well, it depends on the specific food allergen. Some food allergies are for life, while others you can potentially outgrow. More specifically, you could possibly outgrow allergies to eggs, milk, wheat, and soy. It usually, but not always, happens during your younger years. Comparatively, a peanut allergy is more likely to be lifelong. Finally, allergies to tree nuts, shellfish, and fish aren't typically outgrown. If you're curious if you've outgrown your food allergies and want to try reintroducing the food allergen into your diet, speak with your healthcare provider first so that you can do so safely. They may recommend allergy testing first or even send you to an allergy specialist. Another potential recommendation is an oral food challenge. There are three types of oral food challenges: double blind, placebo controlled oral food challenge. You're given increasing doses of a potential food allergen and a placebo. Neither you nor your healthcare provider know which is which. Single blind food challenge. Your provider knows what you're receiving, but you do not. Open food challenge. Both you and your provider know what you're receiving. eNational testing provides screening for the most common allergies and sensitivities, including foods like clams, soybeans, peanuts, and milk, as well as environmental allergens like cat hair, mouse urine, and various types of grass. This is a simple blood test, and results are delivered to you via email within a few business days. We have more than 2,000 locations across the United States. Find a testing center near you. So, can you outgrow an allergic reaction by exposing yourself to that allergen? Well, let's say that you have an egg allergy. Can you eliminate it by constantly eating eggs? Unfortunately, not quite. Understandably, there's a little confusion here. It's possible to feed your children common allergens to reduce the likelihood that they will develop an allergy. For instance, research found that regularly feeding children peanut products from infancy to around 5 years of age decreases the rate of developing peanut allergies during childhood by a whopping 71%. So, in this case, consuming the allergen helps prevent it from developing. However, if you have an established allergic reaction to tree nuts, fish, peanuts, shellfish, wheat, milk, or any other allergen, including environmental allergens like pollen, exposing yourself to that trigger won't help you avoid an allergic reaction in the future. You will simply continue to experience symptoms of an allergic reaction, such as hives, diarrhea, itchy eyes, and wheezing. Now, why don't we have more control over food allergies? It all comes down to the way our immune system reacts whenever food allergens trigger you. Let's say that you have food allergies, specifically an egg allergy. When you eat a plate of scrambled eggs, your immune system thinks that your body is being invaded by a dangerous substance. So it kicks into gear and releases histamine, a chemical meant to protect you when your body really is under attack. This is ultimately what causes symptoms like redness, swelling, and itchiness. Fewer people will experience more severe symptoms, such as anaphylaxis. Your immune system merely thinks that it's doing its job. It doesn't realize shellfish are harmless, wheat bread is delicious and safe, and pollen isn't a real threat. There are many other times when the same immune system does protect you from viruses and bacteria that would otherwise make you sick. So, can you outgrow food sensitivities? Yes. Food sensitivities are different from true food allergies, and it's important to know the difference. As we mentioned, food allergies involve an immune system response. Food sensitivities, also called food intolerances, do not. The symptoms also differ. Food sensitivities often cause symptoms in the gastrointestinal tract, like bloating and abdominal pain. Lastly, while food allergies can trigger a life threatening reaction, although statistically severe reactions aren't common, food sensitivities usually don't present any real danger, even though they're uncomfortable. If you believe you have a food sensitivity, all you might need is to avoid that trigger for a few months. Very often, sensitivities resolve themselves. When you reintroduce the food, start with a tiny amount to first gauge how your body reacts. If you or your child's food allergy is putting a damper on mealtime, remember that these days there are so many delicious alternatives to some of your favorite eats. If you have an allergy to cow's milk, try almond, oat, cashew, or coconut milk. If you have a wheat allergy, opt for rye or sprouted bread instead. Food allergies don't have to be the end of delicious meals. Speak with an allergist and get tested to determine exactly which allergen is impacting your health, and then work with your provider to come up with a plan of action.